Greetings fellow Decepticons, Soundblaster1987 here, continuing my TFNation 2019 haul with Siege Megatron, the original battle damage paint version. As you can see, Siege Megatron here is a Cybertronian tank of some description. Now, like Generation 2 Megatron, the first tank Megatron, the arms make up the turret. However, unlike G2 Megatron, the turret can still move, so he doesn't have frozen turret syndrome like most tank Megatrons have had before now. However, he does still have his visible feet like animated Shockwave and Armada Megatron, and an underside visible head, again like Armada Megatron and animated Shockwave, and most other tank formers for that matter. He rolls reasonably well on these four caster wheels underneath, and is completely covered in these dark pearlescent silver battle damage scrape paint apps. For size comparison, here is Siege Megatron's Cybertronian tank mode with Power of the Primes, Voyager Hun-Grrr, and Deluxe Terracon Blot. I'll get back to these two next week. Now, Generations War For Cybertron Trilogy Siege Megatron is the first Voyager Decepticon from the War For Cybertron Trilogy subline of the Generations toy line of the Transformers brand, not to be confused with the 2010 video game War For Cybertron and its 2012 sequel Fall of Cybertron. So, to transform Siege Megatron, first unpeg the legs from the waist assembly. Don't worry, these snapping sounds are normal. Because of how thin the panels are nearby, they'll start flexing and snapping a lot more. Next, open these panels and accordion the thigh joints out, straightening the thigh as you do so. Close the panel. And open up the foot and heel spur. Repeat on both sides. You may need to move the turret out of the way. This can be fiddly at times, so just as a warning. I should also warn you that sometimes the heel spurs don't like to stay attached to the feet and can pop off. So, with the legs complete, rotate the waist 180 degrees. Disconnect this front bit here from the two front treads. And first remove the barrel of the cannon, which turns into Megatron's sword. I can only assume this is a reference to the sword accessory the G1 toy came with, and nothing else, since Megatron has never actually used a sword, aside from that purple lightsaber he fought Optimus with in the 86 movie. From here, split the turret. To form the arms, making sure the fusion cannon is still attached to the right arm. Next, accordion these panels outwards, hinge the front treads in, fold the shoulders into place, flipping back these bits here to make the right shoulder shapes for G1 Megatron's cartoon model, and then bring the panel back down onto his back, finishing by continuing to fold the treads in on themselves. Bring the head panel up, rotate the fusion cannon on the right forearm, and flip out the hands. and Siege Megatron is now in robot mode. Now, I don't know about you viewers, but this silhouette kind of looks like the Megatron from the Machinima Prime Wars Trilogy cartoons, don't you think? With the shreds on the back and the shape of the head and everything. Way more Machinima accurate than the Combined Wars leader Megatron, I'll say that much. Now, this Megatron figure is covered in all the 5mm ports and holes that you'd expect for plugging in the Battle Masters and the Micromaster pairs in their weapon modes. Sadly, I do not have any of these, so I just use these ones on the backs of the treads as storage for the sword, with this peg on the sword here. Like so. Although the bulkiness of the sword can make him back heavy when you do this, so buyer beware. Articulation wise, Megatron has got a very severely rear set ball joint for his head, which kind of restricts movement due to the shape of his helmet. Universal forward, back, in and out shoulders, although these spikes will hinder things somewhat. Swivel above the elbow, 90 degrees elbow bend on a slight ratchet, fists move in and out at the wrist for transformation, waist swivel, again for transformation, universal up and down, inward and outward hips, thigh swivel, sideways thigh hinge for transformation, maybe useful for some poses, I don't know, and a very deep knee bend. Also, a slightly worrying snap unlocks the ankle tilt, again useful for most of Megatron's dynamic poses. However, on my copy, the one on the right doesn't seem to lock back in place just by pushing it. You have to flex the plastic around the area where it tabs together. And even then, that doesn't always work. And once again, here we have Siege Megatron with Power of the Primes, Terrorcon's Blot and Hun-Grrr. I'll get back to them next week. Again, unfortunately, I don't have any of the, Battle Master or Micromaster figures yet for Siege, so I can't use the, 5mm ports for their intended purpose of being, fire blast accessories or whatever, but I can combine Siege Megatron's weapons together as per the instructions. This, I can only assume, is a reference to the gigantic thing you can construct from the remaining pieces of the stock, the scope and the silencer barrel from G1 Megatron's gun mode. I can't think what else this kind of construct would be for. Anyway, that just about wraps things up, so join me next time and I will be starting to review the Power of the Prime's Terrorcons. Till all are one.